If you put a finger on my sister, guaranteed your head pop, pop, pop just like blister. I might smile and grin, but trust me, darling, when it comes to...
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. It's your girl Miss Sydz, and I'm back with another video. So in today's video, I'm very excited to dive into this. Like, I've been waiting to sit down and film this video, so I'm going to try and get this out as soon as possible. So if you are new and you love this type of content, make sure you do subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Put your post notifications on to all so you never miss any uploads. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. So I am a 90s baby, and I did say that I want to try and test out the collaborations that bring me a nice little warm feeling to my heart and bring me back some good childhood memories, and Flintstones is definitely one of them. So I was a little bit late. I did take a break from social media, just trying to spend as much quality time with the kids before they go back to school. And yeah, so I'm gonna get this out as soon as possible. So Our Heart Revolution came out with the Fruity Pebbles collaboration, which is all features like the colourful ones, like the colourful eyeshadow palettes and packaging in general, and also the Cocoa Pebbles as well. So I decided to get the Cocoa Pebbles instead because neutrals and warm tones are more my cup of tea when it comes to eyeshadow palettes in general. And the lip glosses are definitely my choices of glosses that I would wear on a regular basis. Now there is a lot of goodies in this collaboration, so I did get the Cocoa Pebbles eyeshadow palette, 3 of the lip glosses, and also the highlighter. And where I purchased this directly from the Revolution website, I did get this palette for free, which is the Our Heart Revolution Leopard palette, which is actually quite cute. Quite a lot of your neutral tones, so like cool neutral tones in there, and a really nice size mirror. So yeah, got a little free gift with that. Whoa. I do mainly have my base makeup on, so I think I'm gonna do my eyes first, then use the highlighter afterwards, and obviously use the lip glosses. But can we just deep the packaging? Like, I'm sorry, this packaging just gives me life. The palette retails for £15, which is a little bit pricey for Our Heart Revolution, but it's understandable because it's a collaboration. So because I do use a mixture of artificial lighting and daylight, I did actually turn off my artificial lighting. So this is the palette in natural daylight. I did accidentally dig this eyeshadow when I took off the film, because it comes with like a plastic film. And as you can see, the mattes has these little spoon pattern embossed in them, which is actually really cute and cohesive. So that is what the palette looks like up close and personal. All the shades swatched from the palette from beginning to end. Straight off the back, the textures of the shimmers and the mattes are really nice. The mattes feel really nice and smooth, and so does the shimmers. They're not that sort of gritty, hardly pressed, but they're not putty, soft, cushiony textures either. They are standard shimmers, not foiled, but they feel really nice to swatch. So hopefully they do apply nicely on the eyes. So you definitely get cool tones in here. You get some nice little neutral browns. That is the darkest brown in the palette, called Chocolatey. You get a really nice yellowy gold. I love that orange shade, so that's something that I can definitely use on my skin tone. You have like this gunmetal blackish grey. That one looks like a greyish blue, which is actually really pretty for like a smoky vibe. That silver one is probably the most pigmented, outstanding one, especially against my skin tone. So I really like the shades. As much as I do love warm tone browns and oranges, I don't have cool tone neutrals like this in my collection. Okay, so I am a little bit against time, so I'm probably only gonna do one eye on camera. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna do one eye on camera. So I'm gonna go in with my good old standard eye primer from Revolution in the shade medium. So this is the Ultimate Eye Base eye primer. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I'm going to wing it, but because there's not a black and I'm feeling a bit of a smoky outer V, I'm gonna go in the shade Chocolatey, and on my Morphe E23 brush, I'm gonna dab it. Okay, there's not really much fallout actually. Is this okay? I was actually afraid of the shade, you know, because when swatching it, which is here, if you can even see it, wasn't really showing up too much, but I'm happy that I applied the shade first. It's not the most pigmented, cool tone dark brown I've come across. As you can see, the payoff has gone a little bit, but it's blending out nicely, and you know, the pigmentation is still there, but it's one of those shades that I would need to build up as well. So I'm gonna go into, I don't know what to do, because I want to play with the brown, but I really want to play with the orange. So I'm gonna go into BAMM-BAMMs, which is the only sort of orange, well, the only orange, not sort of. On another brush, this is actually from Beauty Bay, called Round the Bend. Round the Bend? No, Round the Blend. Tap that in. Oh yeah, that actually picks up quite a lot actually. And then just blend that in. That is a really nice shade. Really nice. I love that shade. That's the orange there. If you're new to the channel, I do sketch up my work and then put in the effort afterwards because I'm just lazy to do all the blending on camera. Now I must say that the mattes are really nice. They blend beautifully, but I feel like you need to pack on the shade first and then blend because they're not like the most pigmented mattes I've come across. Just a little side note, but because the girl's got a lot of space between here and the brows, I just want to soften the edge a little bit. So I think I'm gonna go in with the shade Rocks. I really need to do my eyebrows, like the hairs, oh my god, jeez Louise. I need to do my eyebrows. I ain't got no shame, and I'm here filming eyeshadow review with my eyebrows looking sasa. Lord. Do I want a yellow gold? I don't think I want a yellow gold on the lids. Do I want a yellow? Nah. Yeah, this shade, yeah. So I'm gonna go in the shade Snack, and she is looking like a snack. Not even gonna cut my crease today, which is not really like me, but it can't matter. So I'm not even gonna cut my crease. Just gonna apply this on with a brush dry. Let's just see what the formula is like. Okay. Go on. Okay. That wasn't too shabby. I love the shade and the undertone of this shimmer, but that shimmer shade, sis, yeah, she is a bit of me. Now, just to help blend between, you know, the darker brown and the shimmer shade, I'm gonna go in with the shade Family, which is the one at the very bottom, just to help like the blending, you know, a little two-tone change there. So you may not really see it on camera, you're definitely not really gonna see the shimmer effect, but up close and personal, I can see it. Yeah, this is, yeah. So I'm gonna neaten up, do more blending, do the other eye, add some lashes, look more put together, add some blush, and then we can get on to the other products. So I'm going to do my blush and the highlighter on camera, of course, but I'm just gonna use a little bit of my MAC Fix Plus spray just to help maneuver the products on my face. Okay, because as I'm gonna be adding a cream blush, I'm gonna go in with the Made by Mitchell cream blush in the shade, where's the SPF? I did post recently on my channel Revolution Pro Goddess Glow collection, and this is the shimmer brick in the shade Deserted, and I actually want to use this to show you guys what the shade looks like on my skin tone using it as a blush topper. It's like a very beautiful red shade, like stunning. So I'm just going to use a little bit like this, just a little bit, because we are going to go in with highlighter. So let me just tap that over. But do you guys see that? Ah! Can anyone have chat with me? A couple of my people then was in the comments saying, Sydz, you can use it as a blush topper, and I was like, oh my gosh, for real? And now I see why you lot say that. Like, I have been doing it, but I just wanted to show you guys on camera as well. So, you know, it probably doesn't even go with my makeup look, my eye look, but sure, it's alright. So now we're gonna go on to the Cocoa Pebbles highlighter. So they came up with two, one for the Cocoa Pebbles version and also one for the Fruity Pebbles, but that one had more pinks and greens and blues and silver, which those tones are not really gonna suit my complexion, especially when I use it on an everyday basis. Well, would like to use it on an everyday basis. I feel like this one would suit quite a lot of skin tones, so I'm actually going to swatch them like separately. So yeah, let me just, oh, they feel really nice. Wow, that is pigmented. Those are the shades of the highlighter swatch, and yeah, they are very pigmented and soft. If you swatch it properly with the brush, it doesn't actually disturb the pattern. If you swatch it with your finger, it does, but then I literally just dust it off with my brush and it's gone back to normal, so that's actually quite cool. I'm just gonna use my Morphe M501 brush. On one side of my face, I'm gonna swatch it as a whole, and the other side of my face, I'm gonna use like maybe a singular shade. So let's just do this. So that's a bit there. Comes with a mirror, by the way, and it retails for £7 now. Oh, Jesus, yeah. Wow. Yeah, this is very pigmented. It's not like glittery or emphasize any of your textures. That right there is a mole, by the way, a legit mole. So that's why you will always see like a little mole disturbance there. This is actually a really nice shade, especially if you're olive skin, medium skin. Me personally, when it comes to highlighters, I say this again and again and again, but I do like more of a deeper bronzy highlighter. Now doing it like this, actually, dimming it down, I do like the shade. Hey, I'm just gonna go in maybe a few shades, like this gold one in the corner. Oh, that's a really nice gold. Oh, yes, that's a really nice gold. It's not too yellow, because I don't really like the yellow Fenty, what's it called? Trophy wife. It's not too yellow, it's a proper nice gold, and it's pigmented, nubla. Wow. Shay's hair is a bit of me, and it's so pigmented, Jesus. Just quickly finish the rest of my eyes. I'm not really feeling that highlight on my nose, to be honest, so let's bring that down from a 10 to a 2. We'll just quickly finish off my eyes and then we get on to the lipsticks. Okay, so the base is pretty much done, so all we need to do is apply these lip glosses, and then that's pretty much the end of the video. So I did pick up all 3 of the lip glosses in the Cocoa Pebbles collection. The shades are Barney, Betty and BAMM-BAMM. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the Cocoa Pebbles are the only ones that comes with like coloured lip glosses. I think the Fruity Pebbles come with more lip oils. Packaging along Sydz, it's just 10 out of 10 for me. I'm actually going to swatch all of them on my lips without a lip liner, and then I will finesse them with a lip liner. Oh yeah, this literally smells like cocoa. Okay, cool. So this is this, oh yes, this nude. Oh, stunning. This one is BAMM-BAMM. Then we've got Betty, which is more of a pinkier nude shade. Yeah, this is nice. This is a beautiful, nice pink nude. And lastly, we've got Barney, which is more of a chocolatey nude shade. Now, I would say just be careful when you take them out, because there's no stopper, so it does like drip a little bit. Oh yeah, this is a brown. This is a beautiful brown. So we're gonna try, no, wrong one. We're gonna try BAMM-BAMM. So this is a shade BAMM-BAMM. So with one stroke of the lip gloss, it does have nice pigmentation. However, I can see my natural lip color as well. But if you use this on top of a nude lipstick, chef kiss. And the lip liner I'm gonna use is my Morphe Lip Liner in the shade Trendsetter. Okay, so this is the shade BAMM-BAMM with the lip liner. The consistency is quite thick, so try not to apply too much because it would get like quite clumpy, and make sure you rub it in so you have no streakiness in your inner portion of your lips, if that makes sense. But this nude, this combo, this is me. This is beautiful. Oh, are you okay with this whole eye look as well? Okay, so now we're gonna get on to Betty, which is more of that pinkier nude. Okay, call me crazy, but Betty actually glide on much easier than BAMM-BAMM. It feels like thinner when you apply it with the doe foot. So that's the shade Betty. Once again, I love this type of shade. The shade is really nice and flattering, very cute, girly, fresh looking, looks crazy without lip liner, but definitely once you finesse it, it will look really, really nice. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, this is so nice, especially with a lip liner. Oh, stunning. Like, Betty is a little piece of me. So then the last shade that we're gonna try out is Barney, which is that beautiful brown shade. So this is the shade Barney, and Barney really reminds me of the shade Corvette from the Milani liquid lipstick, where it's just a beautiful brown, and it's not like a reddy brown, it's not a cool tone brown, it's just a basic sort of neutral brown. to the point that it literally looks like my skin tone. So once again, if you're deep dark skin, this will be a beautiful nude. If you're more fair skin, like medium, this is gonna come up a little bit darker than yourself. But this is a beautiful brown. Like, I can, you know what, yeah, call me crazy, but I can actually wear this on its own without a lip liner. I will still use a lip liner just to create more of, you know, that definition. But this shade is stunning. Okay, so this is Barney with the lip liner, and it's done a little something something, but I would prefer to go in more of like a deep dark brown, black brown type of liner, just to give myself more of a defined look. And I'm really loving it, really loving the shades. Like, I can't really help but look at myself. So, but yeah, so those are all the lip glosses. So let's wrap up this video and I can give you guys the tea or how I feel about the Flintstones collection. Okay, so I did switch up my lip combo. I went back of using the shade BAMM-BAMM, which was the first one that I tried out. And speaking about these lip glosses, 10/10, okay? Perfect. This is probably my favorite part of this collection, I'm not even gonna lie. I absolutely love the packaging in general throughout this whole entire collection. They are so stunning. Component, the writing, the gold, just everything. And I actually prefer these type of packaging in terms of how slim and slender it is in comparison to the BAMM glosses. I just feel like this size is just easier to store and etc. This is probably my first time I've actually loved every single shade in a collection. Like, if I will have a choice to pick only 3 shades, if I were to ever have a collection or collaboration, it would literally be these 3. Like, these are like the perfect nudes to me. I feel that they will be suitable for loads of skin tones as well. My favorite go-to shade would be BAMM-BAMM because it's just a typical nude. Then you've got the highlighter. Once again, cute packaging. I really appreciate it has a little mirror and it's also magnetic as well. And the shades for me are very nice. I once again feel like a lot of skin tones can use this shade, especially if you want to spot direct what shade you want to use, if you don't want to swirl your brush in the pan. You can obviously customize your shades. I love how it's not texturizing, it's still very beaming and glowy. Obviously for me, I've dimmed it down because I don't really personally like a full-on highlight. I like more of that look where it's a lit from within type of look. It's not a powdery chalky formula, and it's actually something that I can see myself using again. Like, not only just for filming purposes, I can actually legit use this again. Then you have the palette. The packaging is just so cute, and I love the size of this palette because once again it's very easy to store. I really love the fact that it has the mirror in there, the names of the shades. Even though the background is a little bit busy, I understand the concept of it, so I'm not actually mad at that because it's a cereal box type of theme. So I'm not mad at the fact that the background is quite busy. The tones and the shades in here are pretty. Definitely something that I don't usually have in my collection. More on a cool neutral side of things. So if you really want like a grungy sexy look, you can definitely create some looks out of this palette. The shimmers are nice. They are shimmer, but it's not a hardly pressed, full out, crumbly type of shimmer. They glide on really nicely, and the matte blends out beautifully as well. 2 things that won't make this to be a perfect palette in my eyes is, number 1, this is a very shimmer heavy palette. Like, considering this has 18 shadows, I'm pretty sure there's only 6 or 7 mattes in here. And the second thing I would probably say that the mattes are not the most pigmented mattes. I have come across more pigmented mattes than this, so you do need a good eye primer base, and you also need to pack it on and blend and build up. Just put that in your head, you need to build them shades up. But apart from that, the palette is cute. It is cute. It's really nice, and it's definitely perfect for this time of year, because even though it's meant to be summer over here in the UK, no sis, this is autumn. This gloominess is autumn. That's pretty much the end of the video, guys. I hope you really enjoyed this one. I will leave all the details in the description box below. I had so much fun filming this, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you give this a thumbs up. That really helps me out a lot, and I would love to see you guys in my next video. Bye.